side, Vitality now have a very strong team fighting. So this will be, unsurprisingly, another first-time champion for Nuclear in. Kiana is going to be a fight over this
This is a risk. Haru down the level here. Either he wins a smite.
Synchro has to look for the fight. He has to look for the fight here because he doesn't have the smite for another couple of seconds. As you can see, he's going straight towards it.
Perks is here, though.
Perks has Prio, and that's flipped it.
But Aggressivo's coming over. There's the smite. Now level 3 comes through on the other side. Syncroft taken so low, but that's just a dead monkey. Surely over the wall he goes. Flash after Haru, but a smite onto the Krugs. Over comes Alfari. Syncroft is down. First blood to Vitality. Wait, but they're like very much the wrong side of the rift here. They need to try and escape as Nuclear and hops over the wall.
Do you
Has an
really
extra
want
wants this. I don't know whether he does. Gonna try and go for a spleen display. Another smite again! Haru gets another.
Is this in the jungle 1v1 matchup? I am sat there going, well, yeah, well, I guess we might even see it again.
Round 34, Flight Limit gets pillared. Now needs to try and extricate himself from the enemy jungle. Gets chomped down. The Never Move misses, and then they go with the bandage. Starts trying to trade this one out, but Limit just nowhere to go. Cannot quite read his own limits. Round of this rush off vision, seeing whether Kazi can be caught out. Does have the spell shield, of course, and not the easiest person to get.
You know what else? Oh, he's
find it anyway. They're going to get the Ultra Shot laser afterwards, and Kazi dead in lane. Matty
gets involve the junglers, but I'd love to kind of bring up this conversation in terms of actually who has been trying to do the carrying on BDS. Who has the team been trying to definitely do now? That's the
Matty. Is he as in danger as they think he is? It's now Kazi's left on the other side of the rest of the team, away from a blast cone. Kazi has popped his ultimate and will get out to safety. Flash was popped, but Syncroft now maybe overextended, has his limit. Can he escape? Because he's got no flash. Avoids the handshake, goes back in. Remember, there's still no ultimate available, so you'll see a very dead Limit who's secured by Perks.
And this time, get all those plates in. Still a very relevant Sivir in game 2 of the day.
That is a very risky way to walk Demonic. Ascension goes through House of the Pillar, and Syncroft nowhere to go. He is never moving anymore.
When you that's another going on to Matty.
That's a flash, nowhere to go though. His hostile takeover, and I don't think that they can get out. But he Spark Surges out the burn from Haru. AD carry who nearly escaped, but not quite enough HP. Now in a difficult position, they'd love to get another dragon. Instead, they're going to go in, get onto Haru. Remember, he's burnt himself the ultimate. That's not a great supreme display of talent. Goes wide. Nuclear in trading out with Perks, but a Demonic Ascension means nothing to be done. BDS go for a fight and handily lose it. The Boomerang Blade comes back. Gotta learn that one from any Australian friends of yours.
Middle of the river, they get a stun, it's extra CC, it's still the damage on top of it, but it's just not clean enough from BDS. They decide to go for the fight, they don't quite find those angles, and no Limit starts off with that two-man Curse the Sad Mummy. It's just
involved absolutely everything on this map from that early invade. Now Nuclear and Syncroft in danger again as Haru lands the pillar, trying to chase down on this Wukong. Gonna get away for now, but I don't know how far he can run. Rooted, hand shook, and I don't think you want that deal. Perks on a killing spree.
Oh, Syncroft has been bullied so hard this game, and Syncroft has been one of those players we have looked to on BDS, particularly after his individual performances from Spring. This guy has really struggled. Trying to get it onto the right targets is going to be so hard.
And, you know, we've yet to see Aggressivo find a teleport or a flank, really, at this point. Not really seen a 5v5, and Vitality have just...
You know, these walls are dying.
I think Charlie sometimes just did that anyway, in fairness.
Yes, that was definitely something which happened. But in this game, if
Tower for BDS, a needed victory.
God. Okay, but with someone like an Amumu, it is very difficult to survive your warding trips. If you're someone like a Rakan, it's very much easier, right? Because you're very mobile. Even someone like a Pyke, right? When you're playing around this Amumu, you can see that Limit has struggled somewhat to gain big control of the vision. But in this game, see what happens around this top side.
Oh, that was not the best proto build I've ever seen. Aggressivo will throw down a slicing Maelstrom, but he gets a stun onto 3 and still falls. Haru gets that kill, and BDS are scrambling as they won't even get a third charge from Shelly here. The old Shock Lens doesn't put it down. In she goes, destroys the turret, and Vitality are continuing to play. How far will they go? Nuclear taken down. It's 2 already, 3 already, and all the while Alfari flashes out, and the Matty tries to trade this out. A Zeri moment maybe incoming, but as their Visions of Empire secures it, Kazi gets a triple, the inhibitor.
Wave clear and just able to run down even the extended range carry of that Zeri. So even Matty at those items couldn't really achieve what he wanted to. Nuclear in, trying to do something around this dragon, but really not in the safe spot.
The pillar from Haru, just phenomenal. The Empress of Inkstyle taken straight.
Had so little impact on this game. It is so difficult when you get put behind as a mid-jungle very early. Vitality have looked at that champion and said, how do we make this Kiana not have an impact on the game? And Nuclear has had to really just sit and abide by what Haru and Perks wanted to do. Got to feel a little bit put bad for BDS mid lane. I think it's a unique pick. It's another unique pick for him. Potentially had some great calls in the wombo, but Vitality just not let BDS get to that point. We actually haven't seen a point where all of these ultimates can be layered.
No, I mean, you're looking at the mid jungle of BDS. It's 0-5, 0-3, 0-4. On the other side...
The way to close out this win feels oh so likely. Really does feel like it's on BDS to find a crazy wombo, but I don't know if they're going to be allowed it.
It's a Hail Mary. They need to find something in this choke point if they can. Limit throws down the curse of the sad mummy, but he's sent straight back to the pyramid. Dead the mummy is.
Yeah. Send him back in a coffin. It's back into that pyramid. And again, like that was like the one time I've seen potential for Vitality to actually get wombo. They were all stood in the same spot, but BDS were already on the retreat. They couldn't get to that point. The Vision's been starved out, and they have to now advance into enemy territory.
The Baron's been started, Perks demonically ascends, and there is nowhere to go. Demon Flare still yet to be used. A rampage for Perks. That will be a supreme display of talent, but it's just not enough. Nowhere near the damage. Kazi has got like 20 kills to 2. Vitality dismantle BDS.
Vitality, it has been an absolute display from them themselves. It really wasn't in question. They started off strongly. They're going to run down with 5 people through the topside inhibitor, go to 9 and 5, put the pressure onto Rogue later into the day, into their last games, see if they can keep pace.
From a team that struggled to find synergy, dropped out in playoffs in spring, to one of the most dominant teams in Europe right now, Vitality are on the up and up. Eyes on playoffs, eyes potentially on Worlds.
Taking their time to finish off the Nexus, but it is going to have all the same Vitality. Just about save Labrok by taking down the Nexus, save those stats, and